If you're a fan of rock bands like My Chemical Romance, Green Day, Pierce the Veil, those are all bands I grew up listening to. And if you like those bands, I listed them because those are my inspirations. And I'm currently in a band. If you're a fan of bands like Ice Nine Kills, you might like my band. If you like those bands, you might like my band. We're about to tour Europe with Ice Nine Kills. That's insane. We're about to tour the US with Black Veil Brides. If you're a fan of Black Veil Brides, we have a song with Black Veil. That band is a fan of us. We love them. And they're taking us on tour across the US. So if you like Black Veil, you might like us. If you like Ice Nine, you might like us. If you like emo rock music, you might like us. If you want to check out my band, look up TX2. We are literally touring the world and becoming the band of this generation. So, part of that is going live every day and interacting with the people who give me a platform, which is all of you. And if anyone's new here, if you want to check out our band, look up TX2. Anywhere you have music, TX2. You might like us. You might not. It's only one way to find out. So new people, I have a question. Yes or no? Will you check out my music after this? And if you already knew the music, be like, I already did. Now, one last message. For anyone watching this live stream who is new, if you need a place to belong, the thing that fuels me and keeps me alive, and literally the reason I'm here and doing this every day, is because I am building a scene that I wish I had when I was younger. I believe in with my whole heart. It's called the X movement. Everybody who is part of it is an X. That's why I was like, who's an X earlier? And if you're like, oh, that's cool, you're building a scene, and you need a place to belong, you can be an X. We just have 3 rules, and these are very, very important, so listen up. The first rule is you promise to stay alive. No matter what happens, take it from me, life is worth living. I don't care who you are. And this goes for all of you X's. This is your daily reminder. No matter how much you hate yourself, you have a voice, which means that you can make a change. And I can't lose any of you. My goal is to build an army of people who promise to stay alive and promise to use that voice and speak out and make change. No matter how much you hate yourself, even just looking someone in the eyes and asking how their day is and meaning it, you can change someone's life. And I know all of you can do that, so too bad if it's too hard. You need to be here. Rule 1, you promise to stay alive. Rule 2, you promise to stay safe. I hate that the emo scene has a creepy reputation, and it's the truth. And honestly, I don't see really many male singers talking about it, so I'll be the one to do it. If you're under 18, there is never a reason any adult should ever have a private relationship with you. Ever. So it doesn't matter what band, what celebrity, no matter who it is, no adult should ever be privately messaging a minor. 0 exceptions. And if you are an emo kid, and you're under 18, listen closely. Any adult that is messaging you, trying to get to know you is a weirdo. Tell your parents, tell a trusted adult, tell everyone. There's no exceptions. It doesn't matter how they talk to you. Rule 2, 0 exceptions. Stay safe. We talk about that every day, and that way we make a change. Knowledge is power. Rule 2. Rule 3, they will not erase us is the slogan of the movement. And I'm going to talk about this more today than usual because I am living proof. It's cool to hate my band. People like to say poser to feel better about themselves. Guess what? No matter how many people make videos about me, you can't stop me. I'm sure you've seen hate videos on TX2. Didn't stop me. I'm still taking over. And no, let me be living proof. No matter who bullies you, no matter what they say, who gives a shit? Anyone can say anything about anyone. And that doesn't mean anything. So don't let it ever get to you. Remember the slogan. If you are an X, you promise to live and die by they will not erase us. And if someone is ever bullying a member of this movement, use your voice. Remember what rule 1, you promise to use your voice. So if someone's being bullied, rule 3, you stick up for them. And that way, this movement gets bigger every day. Here's my master plan. I build a scene of people that take care of each other to speak out. And every day we get bigger and bigger, going live every day. And I've been doing this for 3 years, right? And one day that movement will fight over and take back and take all these bullies and gatekeepers out of the scene. And that's my goal. And I'm making that happen. And if you want to be part of that movement, join our movement by just saying I'm a new X. So for anyone who's new here, if you said you're new earlier, if you like what I stand for and you want to join that movement, say I am a new X. And that's it. Welcome to the movement. I just want to see the new X's real quick. Let me see. Angel, welcome. Ray, Momo. That's a different Momo, isn't it? Jacob is new. Tyler's new. Welcome. Noah's new. Evie, welcome. Friendly Spider, welcome. Molly, Emma, all of you are welcome to this movement. Millie, remember these rules, and you are welcome here. If you want to get extra involved in this movement, we have a Discord server for all of the X's with over 22,000 X's. That's right, 22,000 X's across this fucking world. And if you want to make friends with one of those 22,000 people across the world, or multiple, and be part of the scene, join our Discord. It's a giant social media platform with like public chatting forums. You can make friends. If you want to make friends before coming out to a show, join the Discord. Build a friend group there, come out to a show. If you want to get updates every time I go live, I go live every day. And every day I notify that Discord. So if you can be like, just hang, oh, he's live right now. If you want to know, and I do this every day, even when I'm on tour with Black Veil, even when I'm touring Europe, I'll be doing these live streams every day. If you want to get updates to come back to more of these, join our Discord. If you want to join the Discord, all you have to do, whoever says, how do I join, is direct message my Instagram at TX2 official. Ask for a link to my Discord. Say, can I have a link to your Discord? If I missed you, DM me again. If you don't want to DM me, Google search the X Movement. If you go on Google, you can look up the X Movement or TX2 Discord, you can find it. If you can't find it there, go on Discord, look up the X Movement. If you don't want to do that and you want a personal invite from me, I will not respond to any other DMs. Anything else you ask, no matter how much of an emergency I've set a boundary, I'm not going to respond to. But if you DM my Instagram, I only have one account, TX2 official, and say, can I have a link? I will send a link. That's it. That's for the new people. DM me if you want a link to my Discord. Sabi, thank you for the follow. And now I'm time to respond to everyone. So that's for the new X's. Let me know who's going to DM me. All right, TX2 fan, what's up? Answer me no. Love, thanks for the love. You fuck with a new direction. Yeah, let's talk about it. New song teaser out today. Over 2,000 pre-saves in 2 days. That means 1,000 pre-saves every day of this song so far. If we can keep up at least a somewhat close rate to this song will become one of the biggest songs on TikTok, and it could be viral. I'm not even just saying that. I need your help, though. We need to blow this song up. Anytime you see a video, watch it on repeat. If you haven't already pre-saved, head to the link in my file here or on any profile bio, and you can pre-save the song. It's a huge song. It means a lot to me, and you might be saying, what do you mean it just means a lot to you? Dude, I have all this anger and pent-up rage that I think it comes out in this song. And it's very, very, like the thing about me is I'm small. So the only way I've ever really been able to properly fight is with my voice and being sarcastic in a silver tone. And it's a very sarcastic song. I think verse 2 is going to blow your minds. It's going to get crazy. The chorus is the most fun thing. And equally, it's a song with a really important message about, there's some political things there, but it's not as on the nose. It's not on the nose, but it's a little political. And then it's also extremely fun. So if we make a fun viral song that has a crazy message behind it, that's like the best. So that's my goal. It's pretty crazy. Now, last but not least, dude, do you know what's insane? I'm just going to vent for 1 second. TX vent. It's really frustrating to me. And this is something they don't tell you about becoming famous or being a public figure or growing in popularity. Is people, I say it every day. I just need to listen to my own advice. People can say anything about anyone and there's no consequences. So dude, today, I did that 5'4" video. I'm going to go real in on it. I did that video where I was like, you never know when you're going to become famous for being 5'4", if you guys know. And I showed pictures of my high school. And then I get people who are like, oh, so you started dressing alternatively after high school. And it really got, I saw some people from LA that really, I commented back and I shouldn't. When people are hating, the best move is just to avoid them. But I saw some people who were like, oh, so you just did this for an aesthetic. And I'm like, how privileged of you to be like, oh, you didn't, oh, I dressed up emo when I was growing up. I didn't have that privilege. And then there's this trend. So you started dressing all after high school. And when I could finally be myself and dress the way I wanted, that's when I could start being emo. And now, oh, so you were after. Bro, it's been 8 years of dressing alternative now. I'm 26. 8 years, and I'm still not emo. Do you, for 8 years, I've been able to dress how I want. And then I was not privileged growing up. I did not get the things. I could not be myself growing up. So I had to build everything myself, do all of TX2 myself. And then there's all of these people oh, you couldn't dress. Dude, these people are privileged. These are privileged people. And it's so hard because anyone can say anything about anyone. And I'm just having to deal with stupid fucking people just say shit. Sounds privileged, TBH. Okay, you're just trolling. You're Tesco man for real. I mean, it sounds like you probably are privileged, a rich kid who plays in your band's not doing well. So it's, you see some guy doing well and it probably gets to you. And I feel bad for you. But anyways, just, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, where are you? Favorite Pokemon's probably Mewtwo. Hi to Maddie. That's it. But, it's so frustrating when people just say shit because yeah. But then again, that person brought me back. Thank you to the person who just started trolling, saying shit, because I'm you guys just want attention. And then I can't give it to you, so, because you'll just say anything, so. All right, that's fair. And it's all right. You say you're sorry, friend, but it's just like, it's tough when you're like, hey, dude, I had to do all of these things, and then people can just say shit and then just take away from that by just saying it. But 6'7" type beat. You drive a pickup truck. Type beat, But that's all right. Some people have the same situation. It's not like that's not the worst. But anyways, you got out of the basement. Let's go. Cam Bushy, I promise we'll do soon. Are you a chill guy? I mean, yes. Sorry, Evan just had to vent. This is Evan's venting. But I'm like, you know what? These people show up for me every day. Instead of me just saying fucking flashlight, I could at least give you some tea on what's going on in my life. But anyways, you've become the mom for all of your daughter's friends who aren't accepted at home. Stacy, that's really nice. You love how I rage baited TX2. Yeah, well, I mean, you didn't rage bait me, but you did pretty good there. And I think you should be proud of that. Raincoat, thank you for that. Thanks for loving the music. Mira's got the key. Spooky says hello. Thanks for loving the style. That's part of life. I feel like that's pretty common. Assuming you like alternative music, you have to deal with that in some way, shape, or form. But to be the kind of person who's like, it just doesn't even make sense. If you've been dressing some way for 8 years, and it's because you got to finally dress that way 8 years ago, you can't just call someone like, oh, you know what I'm saying? People are just dumb. You can't deal with it. But then, think about the world we live in. There are so many stupid people everywhere. It's just driving down the street. You could just be like, wow, it all makes sense now. Layla says hello. You helped me through a lot. I'm so glad I could. Yo, please tour Colorado. I'd love to. Why do I recognize you? You might know me as the 6'3" guy. I'm 6'3", and everyone knows me for being 6'3". Someone says tea about Hopeless, and there's no tea about Hopeless. They're nice people. I do it all myself. So I got 2,000 pre-saves, so I'm just still doing it myself. This whole career, like the biggest songs of mine were released independently, so I might as well just keep going independent. But Hopeless is really nice, and there's no tea on them besides that. So honestly, they're cool people. The fact that they even let me do this, they're just like, all right, you want to do yourself? Props to them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, some labels could go crazy. That's the tea on Hopeless, is that they're good people. And that they, some labels could be crazy after you, but they're not. They're honestly nice. So that's my Hopeless tea, is that they're honestly good people. Yeah, you feel bad for me. It's all right. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. I don't want people to feel bad for me. Because at the end of the day, I kind of, to be self-aware, I am privileged in having this career. I am privileged to have 400 people just listen to me rant right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm privileged to tour with Black Veil Brides, to tour with all of my favorite bands. My privilege is this career. Now, I did work for this. 11 years of playing empty shows and being told I wouldn't make it in the music industry. So maybe, I don't know if it's privilege if you worked for it. Maybe it's not. But, it's pretty interesting. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. Speaking of which, maybe wash your hair. I just washed my hair. This is because I just took a shower. That's why it looks like this. That being said, that was my Evan life tea. I will now go live on YouTube. I'll do a Cambush there. For anyone who wants to keep joining my live stream and stay with me, go look up TX2 Official on YouTube, and you could find me on YouTube, TX2 Official. Someone says, why do you hate Christianity? I don't. I just so you know, there's a song called Loaded Guns. If you listen to verse 2, I make it very, very clear. I do not hate Christianity. The only people I hate are judgmental people. And even then, I don't really even hate them. I feel bad for them because everybody thinks they're doing the right thing. Even evil people think that they're doing the right thing. It's a very strange thing. So it's like, wait, but then I guess at what point do you draw that? If you're actually hurting someone or breaking one of the rules, fuck yourself. But, even like the people, like a lot of times, something I've been thinking to just get deep for no reason. I'm just ranting. I'm yapping today. I'm a yapper. Like the people that come on these live streams to say poser, they're like, come on, you like, if you're gonna go on a live stream just to comment poser, you probably hate yourself. Like, if you really thought I was a poser, you wouldn't give my live stream attention. So if you're on this live stream writing these things, saying these things, it's like you're probably dealing with some shit. But I know it's the thing that really bothers me is when people like bully you guys. That's why I'm teaching you all. Stick up for each other. Anyways, live stream on YouTube. If you want to look up my live stream, look up TX2 official on YouTube. I'll be there. I'll be doing a cambush. I'll be chatting more. If you want to keep looking, look up TX2 official on YouTube. Same thing. It keeps going. I'll keep yapping. But thanks for listening to me today. DM me if you want a link to my Discord. Anyone can join. New song teaser out today. It's a powerful song. I think it's crazy and it's fun. It's a little less serious, but serious at the same time. I would hate me too. Hopefully there's some magic there. TX2 official on